let me ask you then, because I got two things before you go that I want to ask you. So I do want you to go watch your game,
Yeah.
right? I want Lawless to come in and ask why he believes West Ham are going to finish above Chelsea still. That's the first thing. And then the second thing I've got to have out with you. I love you, man. You're my bro. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're gonna ask me.
To ever have the audacity to put Martinelli and Mudryk in the same sentence on a show, I can't have that, bro. I can't
He
even
didn't
have
just
that.
put him in the same sentence. He said Mudryk was better than Martinelli.
I didn't even say that. This is what I'm saying. Do you want me to explain where this even
player, better? Go on, you go.
I said he's got more to his game, is what I said. I said he's got more to his game, but I said Martinelli's more refined. Are we gonna? Okay, let me ask you a little question then, innit? Yeah. In your opinion, Lawless, yeah, would you say that Martinelli? Actually, no, Dan. Let me ask you because you're an Arsenal fan. In your opinion,
my answer,
is Martinelli?
Bro. Ask Lawless. You know my answer.
Okay, actually, I'll ask Lawless then. Lawless, in your opinion, yeah, would you say that Martinelli is one-dimensional? Just yes or no? In your opinion, from what you've seen of him, is he one-dimensional? Yes or no?
Yeah, I don't think he has. To be fair, I don't think he has tons to it. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, right. So he's effective. Right?
He's very effective.
You're asking the word person. Lawless doesn't rate anything about Arsenal, so it's like.
No, I'm gonna ask everyone. I'm gonna ask everyone one by one because people are struggling to comprehend what I said. Right? They think I said Mudryk's better than Martinelli. Mudryk is not better than Martinelli. Yeah, I get frustrated with Mudryk the same way everyone else that crashes it on him gets frustrated with him. So but I see the good in him and I see the bad in him. Yeah, and I can see that he's a raw player who needs a lot of work done on him, a lot of coaching done on him, which Martinelli got, by the way, at Arsenal with Arteta. You know,
if he wasn't really getting his game, but that more to his game is shit. Then is it really more? Like, he can do more things.
But all I said is, but the point that I said, because basically, it was on a terrace. This is where it came from, innit? Yeah. So Terry asked me, would I swap Mudryk for Martinelli? And I said no. Yeah, and he was like, "What? Why would you not do that? Do you think he's better than him then?" I said, "No, I don't think he's better than him." But this is what I said. I said Mudryk, from what I've seen of him, in the good parts, I believe this guy has got the potential to reach the same sort of levels that Martinelli can reach. Right? It doesn't mean that Martinelli is a bad player. It doesn't mean that Mudryk is better than him. It just means that I want this guy to be given the same level of opportunities that Martinelli's been given, bro. Let's not act as if Martinelli hasn't been given X amount of opportunities at Arsenal, played week in, week out. How often do we see Mudryk start and then he gets dropped? How often does Mudryk have a good game? He gets dropped. How often does Mudryk come off the bench, gets Mickey Mouse minutes, and guys are expecting him to develop? The guy needs a lot of work. It's very clear. People will come back and say, "Oh, but Mudryk is older than him." Bro, Mudryk, before he came Chelsea, didn't even have 50 appearances as a pro. Playing in Ukraine.
Don't you want the player? You would swap him for the player that doesn't need a lot of work, because I think Martinelli comes into Chelsea and he's immediately effective.
No, but but Lawless, this is where it goes. This is where it goes back to my original point about I believe he's got more to his game. Like I said earlier, I said I think he's got more. I think he's got like more flair to his game. This is when he's having a good game, by the way. Yeah, I have to clarify things. This is when he's having a good game. I watch my team week in, week out, and there's been a few games where Mudryk's actually been good. Yeah, against Palace, that's probably his best game in the Chelsea top, and he gets dropped the following game.
No, you can't use us. You know what I'm saying? We're terrible though.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter if you're. It doesn't matter if you're. Hold on, D. You can't have a great season. He scored 2 against us. Hold on. You can't say that because these Arsenal fans have been using Palace as an example. When they talk about how many goals they've been scoring, 5 of them was against your team. So we're not going to move the goalpost now. I'm giving examples of where he's played well. Do you know what I'm saying? And for me, like I said, Martinelli is better than Mudryk, by the way. Let me just clarify that. He's better than him. Yeah? But like Lawless has said, he's very one-dimensional, but what he does, it works. It's effective. I see more flair for Mudryk in terms of his link-up play when he's having a good game, even like against you, man. Dan, I know you saw his link-up play. Very good. You know what I'm saying? He's quicker than him. I think he's stronger than him. He's got a good cross, very good cross that a lot of our strikers miss. You guys love to talk about missed big chances. Mudryk whips in the ball nicely, bro. He's got a good reverse pass on him as well. There's a lot of attributes that I like in him that I would like to build. But like I said, he's very raw. He needs coaching. He needs to be developed. And he's not going to be developed without any game time, bro. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
What? So I need to know from your perspective, Martin, are you having any of this? Like, what are you saying?
Absolutely none of it. The only thing I would agree with what Don said in that whole monologue there is that he's potentially quicker than Martinelli. That's it. That's the only thing I can say.
So you're telling me Martinelli's got more skillful than Mudryk then?
100%. He's a better finisher.
Bro,
He's got more skill.
watching us.
He works harder. He's got more tenacity. He links up play. He was cost 6 million.
What skills does Martinelli do?
Was it 96 million he cost this brother?
No, he cost 66 million and the rest are add-ons.
He's going to rise to God knows what, apparently, because you reckon he's going to be better than Martinelli. So you're going to have to pay that.
If we win stuff,
he's going to go and do these attributes. All this is going to rise up, mate, to 90 because he's going to be better than Martinelli. So you're going to have to get that other 35 million.
Yeah, but Dan, you've mentioned attributes that I haven't mentioned over Martinelli though with Mudryk. I never said
attributes that Martinelli's got. I don't see any of those that Mudryk has. Bro, he's been a disaster at Chelsea. He's been shockingly bad.
So
and this
you honestly think Martinelli
will overrate Chelsea players massively.
I'm not overrating him.
He's not great.
I'm not overrating him. Where am I overrating him?
Nicholas Jackson is not bad. He's terrible. Mudryk is shocking. Now you're comparing to Martinelli.
I'm sorry, Dan. If you think Jackson is terrible, yeah, you're not watching our games. You're really not watching our games because his link up play is important in how we play, bro. He's a poor finisher. I'll give you that. Yeah, he's a poor finisher. I'll give you that. But in terms of how he links up the play, go watch that game back against Man City. How he linked up the play for Sterling's goal, bro. Yeah, there's so many examples I can give you this season.
The only team Nicholas Jackson would get into here is Palace. He ain't getting into Spurs. He ain't getting into
No, he ain't.
But Dan,
he's not getting into Brighton or Wolves.
He ain't getting into Palace.
Dan, this is the thing, though. Dan, you're missing the point. Jackson is not Chelsea level right now. He is not. But that's the owner's fault for not going to buy a striker. That is not Jackson's fault.
Why are you sticking up for him saying he's good then, Don?
Because he's not shit. He's not shit. He's bro. In terms of how he plays, like I said, his link-up play is very important in how we play. Very important, bro.
Can I ask you a question, Don? Because I hear you and I hear what you're saying, and he works hard. You know, he's a workhorse and he runs around on the pitch. Who would you prefer up front, Adebayo of Luton or Nicholas Jackson? And I want you to be honest.
Adebayo
from Luton,
Adebayo. Yeah, I would. He's a better finisher.
He's very better than Luton strikers.
Yeah, but then I'll play Jackson on the left. I think his best position's on the left, in my opinion. I'm playing him on the left over Sterling.
I think Jackson should be playing for Peterborough.
Bro, put it this way. Last January, yeah, Jackson was on the verge of joining Bournemouth, right? And his medical failed. That's why he didn't end up at Bournemouth. I agree with you, lot. He's not Chelsea level. I know this, but people that are saying he's shit and that, I don't agree with it because he's not. He's a shit finisher, but he's a good footballer.
Hold up. He's not Premier League level striker. Then. He's
not a striker though. He's not a striker. He came up as a winger, and he got moved to a 9 last season.
He doesn't give me
he's not a striker, but he's a finisher. He's not a finisher.
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't watched him on the left. Then. You have not watched him on the left. Because you haven't watched him on the left. He's actually better. He's better on the left.
We watch. I'm watching him
before I go. Before I go, I just want to clarify it because
that guy. There's nothing about him that makes
that video.
There's nothing about him.
Go on. Before you get out of here, go on, Don.
Yeah, before I get out of here, because that video's floating about what I said about Martinelli and whatnot. And people are twisting my words. Just to clarify, Martinelli at the moment is better than Mudryk, yeah? But, like I said, I believe that Mudryk has more to his game, right? But he's not going to develop unless he starts to get game time. It's as simple as that. And the irony of it is, yeah, their manager wanted him. And all these men were twerking for him. They were showing... How many times did you see that video of Mudryk at the Bernabeu, yeah? When he was walking off the pitch and these are adding him in lineups. I'm seeing it today. Yesterday, I was getting cooked all over Twitter. My phone was going mad. I was getting cooked here by these Arsenal fans. All of a sudden now it's, I'll take Mudryk back. Oh, I'll take him. You know what I'm saying? Last season at the Emirates, they were flashing lasers in his eyes. You know what I mean? He was cooking Ben White when he came on. Yeah. After the game, he fumbled. He should have joined us. But all of a sudden now he's useless. He's shit. There's nothing that you can do with Mudryk.
It's not about that though. He's shit.
Allow it, man. Okay, that's your opinion. And that is your opinion. Why I like YouTube?
Not name. We're seeing him. Like we've seen him. Like okay, he's not had that many experiences in the Premier League. Like it's not like he's had like 100 appearances in the Premier League. But like he's even playing right now against Leeds. Like there's not. Is he playing? Is that him? I think that's him.
You've been watching me. You ain't been watching him. So how can you call him shit? I didn't even see what he's been doing this game.
This is the biggest disrespect. Yeah, Brian P says Mudryk is only slightly better than Anthony. That sums it up. That's
Yeah, like that's that's.
Oh,
the
I'm
middle,
not.
like,
This is the thing. Like, I'm not
that's
even a Mudryk stan. This is the thing. Like, before you lot were linked to him, I had no idea who this guy was. I watched the clips. Me, I take compilations with a pinch of salt because all it's gonna do is show you the player's best bits. This is why when I see compilations, I always like to watch them after that. I'm like, cool, let me try catch him and see what he's saying.
I agree with you.
Very sensible. Yeah, that's what I do. Right? When we hijacked him, I said, cool, he looks like a good player. Let's see what he can do. I was actually at his debut at Anfield. I was like, raw, this guy looks good. Do you know what I'm saying? He looks very good, in fact, yeah. And then after that, he's not making squads. Yeah. Potter's still playing guys that didn't want to be at the club anymore. Lampard, he comes in. He wanted him at Everton, doesn't play him. Do you know what I'm saying? This season, has good games, gets dropped, comes on for 5 minutes, and then he plays shit. The guys are crashing it on him. The guy's been mismanaged, bro. And Dan, I'm telling you now, you lot didn't think Kai Havertz was going to start, yeah? I told Arsenal fans in the summer, you are not spending 65 million for the guy not to start. You lot bidded 66 million like us. Mudryk was going to start for you guys. On that note, I'm off, innit? And let me go watch these, man.
Well done. Get out of here, man.
Say that, man.
Okay, brother.
Forest,
you have it, people.
Forest are all over Man United, by the way.
I've not even got any of it on, man. I'm going to do another 10 minutes here and go watch it. Listen, just so you know, just so you all know, for those that missed it, if Don was a football manager, he would sign Cole Palmer instead of Saka and Mudryk instead of Martinelli. That's what he would do. Just to let you
like
know.
That's what Chelsea be doing, basically. Like that's what they would do anyway.
Mate,
so it sounds like a proper like Chelsea fan. That's the direction they're going in.
It's actually mad. And do
you
know what?
I'm
I love
grateful
Don
for this show over Race for Europe because Don being on it, I get so much. He gets all the heat from the Arsenal fans and takes it off me.
Yeah, man.
So,
you deserve it as well, but he definitely deserves it, man. For that is crazy. Like, let's be real. All four of us, right? I've had some wild takes, I would say, right? In our part.
Not all of us.
Right, let's be not all of us. Let's be real.
What do you mean that category? I've never said anything wild.
You've had an unbelievable amount of wild takes in your time, brother, on this channel, right? But let me tell you, I don't think anybody on here believes what Don was saying was true. I think the amount of reaction, the faces I got from people, I'm like, okay, I can take most of the heat from you guys, but I just knew from looking at the three of you, you're like, let me just not comment. What is he on? He's on his own here. And that is good. That means I've got some people on here actually got some ball knowledge.